For Sutter Health Park right now, the River Cats are back at home tonight, taking on the Sugar Land Space Cowboys. First pitch, 6:45. But what's the weather going to look like? If you're wondering why I was giggling, Ashley was sitting here next to me this entire time while I was going through all those names, words,
Good job.
songs. Okay, for people who might want to go to that game tonight, how are things looking?
Yeah, you know, the River Cats are back at home this evening, and the temperatures are going to be warm to kick off the game. You know, staying in the lower 90s. We'll hold on to that through first pitch, and then slowly cooling down tonight by the time we hit about 8 o'clock.
I like that.
As we look at that forecast, lower 90s stick from 5 all the way to 6, and as we get closer to 7, dropping into the upper 80s. Now, plenty of sunshine out there as you are starting your afternoon. Temperatures right now in the upper 70s to low 80s. Sacramento right now sitting at 76 degrees, 82 in Stockton, 80 degrees in Modesto. A really nice mild afternoon underway. We've got a light wind that's in place at this hour, and we're going to keep that around through majority of the day. By the time we hit this evening, we'll bring back that Delta breeze, but it won't be as strong as what we felt yesterday. A few gusts upwards about 20 to 25 miles per hour, but then that Delta breeze eases up, and through the next few days, we're going to be missing that Delta breeze. We've got a lot more heat moving back into the forecast. A ridge of high pressure building in over the next few days. As it does, it's going to take over, locking in that heat across the west coast and giving us a lot more heat as we finish off the week. As we look at that temperature trend, most of us holding on to the upper 90s starting tomorrow, and we're going to keep that going through the rest of the week. By the weekend, reaching for the triple digits, especially in the valley. So out there today, enjoy our seasonable afternoon as temperatures are right near average. As we look at things in Elk Grove over the next few hours, temperatures getting back into the upper 80s by 4, holding on to the upper 80s by 6 o'clock. So as you're driving home this evening, it still will be a warm way to finish off the evening, but overall cooling down nicely tonight. As we take a look at Placerville, holding on to the 80s through the afternoon as well, mid to upper 80s for highs today, clear skies all day long. And whether if you're in the valley, the foothills, the delta, or even up towards the mountains, today a great day to get outside, especially across the mountains with temperatures back into the 70s and a few spots holding on to the 80s. As we look at that 7-day forecast, we are going to bring the heat back tomorrow. We're going to keep it in place through the rest of the week, but our hottest day this week is going to be on Saturday as temperatures get back into the triple digits. We are expecting 100 degrees in Sacramento, 101 in Stockton, 100 in Modesto, and even as you get closer to Marysville, Roseville, back to the triple digits we go. So this weekend, a good idea to plan for that heat. Make sure you're taking shade breaks, keeping yourselves hydrated, as we're still going to keep that heat around even as we look ahead to next week. Across the foothills and Sierra, here's a look at that forecast over the next 7 days. Temperatures getting back into the upper 70s tomorrow across the mountains, and in the foothills holding on to the lower 90s all the way through the weekend. Ash?
All right, thank you so much.